Welcome back to the Faceoff, USC's only weekly hockey talk show. I'm your host, Graham Jenkins. I would like to go back and correct an error I made in an earlier segment when I was talking about the Blackhawks. When I was talking about the Edmonton Oilers game, I said that Mike Smith scored the first goal for the Oilers. The guy's actual name is Mike Brown. He was acquired in a trade with the Edmonton Oilers. The Oilers sent a fourth-round pick to the Maple Leafs, and the Maple Leafs sent Mike Brown. Mike Brown is the person who scored, not Mike Smith. I just wanted to go on the record and make that correction and then continue on with my show. Early on in the season, I gave the Blues' Vladimir Tarasenko a lot of praise for looking like he deserved to be picked 16th overall in 2010. His first two goals on the season against the Detroit Red Wings were highlight reel-worthy goals, and he began his career with a bang. Unfortunately, Tarasenko has been injured since February 21st due to a concussion, and the Blues have certainly missed him as they've struggled a lot since. Before his injury, he tallied 6 goals and 6 assists for 12 points, with most of those points coming at even strength. Tarasenko was my pick for the Calder Trophy early this season, but since he's missed quite a few games, I've had to look at somebody else, and I have. Florida's Jonathan Huberdeau. Jonathan Huberdeau was drafted 3rd overall in 2011 by the Florida Panthers, but Florida decided to let Huberdeau spend another year in juniors before cracking the NHL roster so that they didn't rush him and hurt his development. It looks like that move has paid off dividends for the Panthers. Huberdeau scored in his first NHL game against the Carolina Hurricanes. It was actually the first goal that the Panthers scored that season. And he has definitely been one of the brightest parts on a team that has struggled mightily all season. In 26 games played, Huberdeau has so far got 12 goals and 5 assists for 17 points. His 12 goals leads all rookies in the NHL. His 17 points are also tied for the team lead with Thomas Fleischmann. It should be noted that 2 of those 12 goals have come on penalty shots, and they were absolute beauties. The first one was against the Flyers, in which he went forehand, backhand, and just made Ilya Bryzgalov look ridiculous. The second one was, I think, arguably a little bit better because he beat Andrei Pavlik glove high and from, I think, 15 feet. And there have been 5 successful penalty shots in the NHL this season on 19 attempts. Huberdeau has scored 2 of them on both of his penalty shots. Yeah, it's perhaps a little unfair that I'm not talking about Vladimir Tarasenko anymore because he's injured, but awards aren't given to players who are injured for half of the season. If Jonathan Huberdeau continues to produce at his rate, I'm giving him the Calder Trophy. Coming up after the break, NHL realignment has been approved by the NHLPA. What are the next steps? You're listening to KXSC's The Faceoff. We will be right back.